These are mystery LEGO minifigure packs, and today I'm going to build LEGO based off each one of them. Then at the end, build one supermodel with all 12 minifigures combined. Time's ticking, so let's get brickin'. Opening up the first box of 12, we got this LEGO dinosaur. After playing with him for an hour straight, I get the perfect build idea. What do you picture when you see this LEGO dinosaur? So I first grab my dark orange parts, and I dig around until I find these wedge plates. I connect them together until I got this round potato-like structure. I use some plates to fill up the inside, and I could add some facial features to create a Mr. Potato Head, but that has nothing to do with this tiny diny. I scrap that idea, then I grab some trans blue parts, build these little water patches, then I add a thin layer of medium nougat plates on top. I grab a buttload of black parts to create this smooth foundation, add some last minute details like this giant asteroid, and now introducing the LEGO Dinosaur Run. We still got a lot of mystery CMFs left, but opening up the next box, we got the gamer girl. That is some very pink hair. After playing video games for 6 hours, I get an awesome idea. I first grab my gray parts, find this 4x8 plate, place more parts all over it, then I add this thingy-abobby on top. I grab my printed pieces, dig around until I find these little guys. I place them on the front. I then find this random piece, which turns into this chair, and we got this super cool gaming setup. Then I grab some studs and some 1x2 plates, stack them in this pattern, and we got this bendy wall that will curve like this. I then build this big black box, add this really nice backdrop inside. I add some hearts to the top left, set the whole thing on top, add some finishing details like these neon lines, and we got this super cool gaming build, Cyber Connection. Opening up box number 3. I have a good feeling about this one. And inside is the Vampire Knight. This guy is like on a whole other level of freaky, but I think I got a cool idea for him. I first grab my bins of black parts, slap some plates together until we got this smooth foundation to build off of. I then grab my trans clear parts, find some orange and yellow, stack them in this pattern, and we got this lava river. You gotta be careful with building lava because it might just look like bacon. I then grab my dark red parts, place them along the edge. I add these smooth parts along with these spires, and look how hot this terrain looks. I then grab this little piece, add more parts to it until it looks like a boat. I then build this circle, add a world inside. I place it on the very top, and we got this vampire trying to escape his exile. What does a dinosaur, a gamer girl, and a vampire have in common? I have no clue, but soon we'll have to find a way. Opening up box number 4, we got the pet groomer with this little doggy. I feel like a pet shop is the most obvious thing to build. I first grab this big plate, add this door in the front. I grab a buttload of masonry bricks, build these sticks, and place them all over. I add some texturing to the sides and this window with a canopy, and since she has a dark turquoise shirt, I added that same color on the top. I then add the second story with windows and some plants below them. I build the sidewalk, add a bench, and a trash can. And now it's time to add an interior, like this table with a cash register. I build these 3 shelves that contain animal food and toys, and I place them against each wall. I build a small cage with a dog inside, and we got the finished LEGO pet shop. Opening up the next box, we got another LEGO pet groomer. I guess we'll just add the extra fig to the pet shop. 4 minifigures down, 8 more to go. Opening up box number 5, we got the Barbarian. She's definitely a feisty little one. I first grab some bricks, stack them together until I got this big circle. I place down some medium nougat and build this black ring which goes around it, and we got this circular foundation. Now we need to build a creature for her to fight. Next, I grab my black parts, stack them together until I build this scary looking face with pinchers. I then extend it in the back, use these half circles to smooth out the sides. I grab some mixel joints, which are some of my favorite LEGO pieces, attach them together, and add this long thing in the back. I then use inverted tires, slide them right on through, and add this little pointy piece. I then build these black thingy-abobbies, attach them on the bottom, as well as these 2 pinchers, and we got the Barbarian versus the giant scorpion.
Oh, look at the little baby. Now look at the big baby.
It's time to open the 6th box, and we got the detective with a bright red fish. I'm going to use black and gray for this build to recreate a vintage look. I first grab my bright orange, and I throw them out because we don't want color. I grab a 16x16 plate, add some black around it, and we got base. I add some little steps and dark gray on the edge, and I want to add some pillars, so I grab some cylindrical pieces, add thick ones on the sides, and thin ones right next to them. I add these 3 arch pieces on top, add these 2 doors in the center. I grab a buttload of bricks, stack them in the back. I build this little tower with a clock in the center. I build these 4 roofs, and I tile up the floor. And we got this detective who found a clue at this cathedral. I'm gonna call him Sherlock Holmes. This is box number 7, and inside is the goat with this random minifigure. Do you know that one Bible story with the good shepherd and the lost sheep? I'm thinking about recreating that story, but with a goat. I first grab this green plate, build this black square, and place it on the top. I add filler brick inside. I grab a buttload of gray parts, build this tall box, and I'm running low on gray brick, so I used whatever I could. I grabbed this big plate. I used so many of these plates. I grabbed some slopes, placed them all over, and we got a nice mountain that I'm gonna place like this. I build this dark tan structure, place it on top. I grab my foliage parts, I place them all over, and the LEGO Rivendell set has some great trees.
Daddy, sorry.
So I decide to use those. I add some water at the bottom, I place down the characters, and we got the story of the good goat herder. Oh, there's one more thing I should add. Opening up box number 8, we got the what the heck is this thing? I need to do my research. And it turns out it's a Lego harpy, which is half human and half bird. I have no clue what to do, but we're just gonna wing it. So I first grab some green plates, stack them together, and I build this flat structure. I then grab some snot brick, build these thingy-abobbies, and I place them all around. I grab a buttload of dark blue, find some wedge plates, and some slopes, and I place them along the sides. I then layer the top with plates, and we got this nice freeform foundation. I then spread out some foliage throughout the base with these bright glowy mushrooms. I add some tombstones, and I grab some Travis bricks, build this little stick, wrap it up with treads, and we got the scary looking tree. I grab some black parts, build this thingy-abobby. I add some eyeballs and little pinchers. I grab this big tire, put it inside out, and it works perfectly for a body. I build 8 little legs, attach them on the bottom, and we got this Lego spider. It was scary building this. I place down the characters, and now introducing the haunted cemetery. Combining all these minifigures into one build will be difficult, but I think I have an idea. 8 minifigures down, 4 more to go. Inside box number 9 is the Olympic sprinter. I love how he has prosthetic legs. If I was a kid playing with this minifigure, he would jump twice as high as the other ones. Doing. So I first grab my dark orange. I find these little plates. I stack them together, add a layer of white on top, and I create multiple layers of this until I have a square. Do you see where I'm going with this? I then grab some black plates, stack them together to build this foundation, and look how perfectly the square fits inside. I then add some running hurdles, place down the character, and we got the LEGO Olympic race. Doing, 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 doing. Opening up box number 10, we got the Lego Mushroom Girl. Many Lego builders love this minifigure because it has a perfect mushroom top and a butterfly.
I have an idea.
I first grab some plates and these little snot bricks, and I build this little base. I grab my dark green, build these little sections, place them along the sides, and we got this really nice foundation. Next, I grab these bigger snot bricks, build this little stick. I grab a buttload of brown, place them on all sides, and we got a tree trunk. I grab my foliage parts. We have an abundance of colors to choose from, and I decide to go with flame yellow. I place down some plant pieces, and I even use some wacky parts like green clown hair and Marge Simpson's head. I place down the minifigure, and now introducing this Lego forest. We only have 2 more minifigures left. I'm curious what the last one will be. Opening up box number 11, we got the Lego Gym Girl. She's all tatted up, and look at those abs. I grab some black plates, build this little square with a groove in the middle. I grab my rubber parts, find this long tread, and I wrap it all the way around. I add these 2 walls in the back with a window. I add some weight stands, a water fountain on the side. I tile up the floor, place the minifigure in the center, and since I did get a duplicate, I can add the other one inside, and it looks like a mirror. And we got this weightlifters workout session. We have 1 more Lego CMF left. I wonder which one it is. Ooh, it's the Lego Train Kid. So I first grab my black parts. If you've noticed, I rarely use this color. I build this foundation, I place down a floor, I grab some skinny bricks, build some walls, I add this little door and some shelves up top, and now it's time to decorate this living room. I add this rug on the floor with a table on top. I place down a couch and a chair. I add some items on the shelf, some picture frames on the walls, some trash and toys everywhere, and we got this kid playing in the living room. We started this video off with 12 mystery minifigures, and now we have 12 habitats based off each one of them. What if we combine all of the minifigures together into one cohesive model? I grab this big box full of green base plates. Don't ask where I got them. And I create this black foundation with dark red and gold highlights. I fill in the inside, grab some masonry bricks, and I stack them to create a floor. I grab some Lego motors, add parts all over them. I add some wiring, and we got a Lego time machine. I grab this super long axle, place it on top. I grab a buttload of treads, create these little circles, and I stack them in a way to where it looks like a tornado. I grab my transclear parts, build 12 of these portals for each CMF minifigure, and I place them on the sides. I add some finishing details like chains on the ground and a really smart scientist, and now introducing building the broken time machine.
If my calculations are correct, my time machine works. But according to this gauge, we're all screwed.
12 minifigures, 13 Lego models. Which one is your favorite? Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to be awesome. Bye-bye.